Awesome. Here we go. Don't have a ton of time today, but probably got about 2 hours. I can hop in here and get some work done. So I'm hoping that I can go ahead and get started on getting the tunnel sorted out for the underside of the base. So I kind of need to figure out how that's all going to be laid out so that I can do the other things. I just kind of need to get the basically just need to get one side of the tunnel sorted out, and then the other sides will be the same way, so it'll be easy to get those done. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that things are turning out. Like, this isn't the way that I originally thought the base was going to look, and I'm still, not 100% sure that I know exactly how I'm going to build it and complete it, but I have a pretty good idea, and I think it's going to look kind of interesting. But we will see. Sweet. Ah, it's so nice when you can actually see everything. So yeah, I did leave, yesterday when I left off, I left all of the rebar up the side unupgraded. Because once I bring the tunnel over, like however far I decide to make that, I will need to put in square blocks where I've got the ramps, just so it connects properly. This is good. This is good. Oh, garden's ready. That's something that I have to constantly be on, just because of the number of redwood blocks that I'm going to be using around the whole base. Man, I should know this by now. I've done this like a ton of times. I think it's 79. Although chrysanthemum, there's not much need to start that while you're finishing the picking process. It creates so quickly. Yeah, it's already done. We start on this side. Normally if I start on the opposite side, by the time I get back to the frames, it's kind of a little awkward to place that last row. And those frames are there just because my my garden is glitched out. Like, it worked at first, and I think after the second or third harvest, something bugged out on it, and I cannot actually plant in that area. It's kind of weird. Right after I'm done with this, I think what I need to do is run over to the tree farm, see how that's going, because that's another thing I need to keep on top of. Okay, I was like, man, where's my machete? So you still have a pretty reasonable amount of glass. I'm gonna need it though. Oh, that's right. Kind of started. And that's basically what the top side is going to look like. It's pretty much just going to be the same design as the tunnel itself. Where's, is that a, oh, I thought I saw a zombie. Just left the mini bike over here, didn't I? I still need to finish this. I'll finish that at some point. It's not super important. Just gotta put all this stuff away for the time being. Oh my goodness. I really hope they're able to fix that little hitch in the game. So a lot of times I'll push a button and expect the action to take place and nothing happens. And I'm already like moving on to do the next thing. Yeah, we're running low on the wood. Alright, so let's go ahead and make those. Actually, maybe I should check this first. Okay, that's right. I was making a ton of steel. I guess I need to keep that thing running. And chainsaw. It's not too bad. Actually, in the game I was playing yesterday, my personal game, it's like day, I don't know, 37 or something like that, and I was in desperate need of an auger, because I've kind of just decided on how I want to build my, well, really my first base in there. And I went to the trader, and he had a blue auger for sale. I was extremely excited. Went ahead and like bought that thing up, brought it back, made a few upgrades to it, and it's now a purple auger. Because like I had 3 auger blades back at my base, but no auger parts. So I was finally able. Why didn't these ones grow? It's like this whole back row. Yeah, I was finally able to get the auger, laid out the design of the new base, and then so next time I get to play that save file, I will actually be able to start doing some serious work. Alright, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm hoping that these will finish growing. It's kind of odd that all the rest are done. Because I don't think I planted them in that way. Like, I don't think I started on that back row and worked my way this way. Let's give those a bit of time. We'll come back. Luckily, it is a very short trip to the tree farm and back. Still have a bit of lead in there, some glass. What are we at? We can make another 685 of those if we need to. I'm probably going to have to produce a lot more steel, depending on how many steel spikes I plan on putting down at the bottom of the base. You know, I think I need wood out in the back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm looking in those chests. Those don't have any in there for sure. Ah, I'm like out of wood. I need those trees to finish growing. I'm gonna grab a little more concrete. Oh my gosh. That's kind of bad. Like 6,000 wood left. Oh yeah. I wanted to go to the back. Hopefully, don't see any screamers. At least hopefully they don't see me. Okay, these still have a ton of time left on them. Excuse me, good deal. Ooh. It's a odd amount of concrete to have left. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we got like 7,000, nearly 8,000. Starting to get low again on the resources. Let's just do 4,000 in here. And we can do... I forgot about the double stone rule. Alright. Not a lot left that we can work with here. Oh, and I have a ton of wood back out of here. That's good. Good. I might even move some of that back into the base because I'm using so much to make redwood right now. Sweet, no screamers. Whoop. Jeez, wrong thing. Okay, I do have a bit of steel in here. The forged iron is going to be another thing, because I'm going to do the ladder all in forged iron, and the I plan on putting a catwalk around the outside. Although I'm going to have to see how that's going to work. Actually, that'll work out quite nicely. Basically, like where the glass is right there, I can just put a catwalk on this square block, and just put like a door there. Oh yeah, I probably don't need to drive the minibike anywhere. Well, I can still see those trees from here. Let's see, they're not grown. That's unfortunate. Should have checked my food and water. Dang it! I'll get to work very soon, I swear. So we have a ton of meat stew. Hold us over. Oh, let's just go ahead and do that. Ooh. Starting to finally get like some decent health here. Although I did have to buy some of the perks, like in the health net, because I was getting wrecked early game. I don't know why I've died so many times this playthrough, but I have. So I had to get some health net points. Grab a bunch of those, probably gonna need those, some of those, some of that. Hi there, Ian. How is it going? We'll just grab 500 of those for now. Just getting to work on the base here, trying to figure out how to get things connected up properly. Oh jeez, no. Like fast clicking things out of my inventory. It's probably gonna be the 3 most important bits right now. So I need to decide how much space I need around, because I need to be able to drive around the ladder system here. I almost think I should like just go ahead and connect it right here. Maybe move in like a block or 2. Because I really don't have a whole lot of space to work with down there. And another thing, I can't wait till I can, I'm going to turn all of this sand area into concrete. I don't like the way that looks. And I'm also, I'm kind of considering doing concrete walls all the way up. Just to give it a nice, finished look. So from right here, this is the center point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 blocks. Maybe if I go to right here and then connect it, basically make the floor start right there, then that'll give me 5 blocks to drive around in. 5. Should give me 5 on all sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Well, it's right here now, so that'd only be moving it up 2. But yeah, how would I rate 7 Days to Die? If you enjoy building, crafting, you know, mining for resources, and fighting zombies every 7 days, then I would rate it pretty highly. Like, I've probably put in, it's got to be over 1,000 hours now. Oh, that's nice. Now that it's daytime, you can actually see. That's fun. But yeah, I have put in a lot of time to this game. I really, really enjoy it. So yeah, I would rate it pretty highly. Let's see. I guess what I need to do... What I need to do is put some hay bales down there so I can just jump for it. I should be able to reach from here. Ugh. Oh, I thought it was kind of dark. I don't have my mining helmet on. Alright, so I can kind of like back up here and not worry about falling off. That might be my best bet. Let me make myself a little platform here. That way I'll at least have a little bit of room to work. Just Gotta remember which one is the center block. So from right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty much about as far as I can go with it. I think that 5 gap all the way around would be good for driving. Anything smaller than that's going to be kind of annoying to have to turn in. So how can we do this? That'll have to be there, there. Need more space. Need more spots on the belt here for items. Is that right? Because I need this to start going out. So hard to tell sometimes when it's just like rebar up against there. You can still see through it. This is kind of awkward. I've not had to make this transition before. I mean, I guess it's the same as right here. I just need to do this same thing right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I need this rotation right here. I don't know where my frame just went. There we go. That'll allow me to come out this way. Okay. Okay. I guess I have done that transition before. I guess it's just kind of hard to see. Is it that one right there? Where's my nail gun? There it is, okay. Oh, it's much easier to tell which direction it's facing. Why does that look so weird? My apologies. Like, it shouldn't be this difficult. That's it right there. Didn't really leave myself way back up now, did I? Ooh. that almost didn't work. Really, really wish you could just like copy rotation. That would be phenomenal. My goodness. As I never took into account how useful it is working from the ground level. I want to say it's that transition right there. Oh geez, almost like ran straight off. Almost ran straight off the edge there. There's something I'm not doing right here. Because I need this transition, I just need it the opposite direction. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to use this same rotation and I need it facing the other direction. So I think what we can do to kind of help with that is connect the top portion first. Not like the uppermost portion, but where these blocks are. Come on, give me a steady. Just stop moving. It's gonna be interesting taking all those down. Oh my gosh. I'm like holding on with my toes here. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna have to be... Yeah, I want that out one more. It'll be the same as right there. 5, yeah. Now what we can do is just plop that right there. Yeah. That should be right. It's like once I figure out how to get this actually sorted out, it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, 'cause now it matches up there and there. Such like a tiny little adjustment that you have to make to get that. Hey there, -0. How is it going? Hey, it's been a bit. Don't fall. I'm doing my best. Just trying to build me like a makeshift scaffolding, I guess. Luckily, rebar has pretty good structural integrity, so I should be fine doing all this out here. Honestly, I probably should do that. That would probably be the best way of doing it, honestly. Something like that. This top part right here is going to be where the main base is at. And this is my mini bike tunnel. And the idea is to be able to drive the mini bike all the way around the base, you know. That is what I'm hoping for, anyway. Yeah, that way I can come up here, drive around. I'll have the ladder system that's already in place. I'm going to have to make a couple adjustments after I get the floor and everything figured out, but it should be pretty nice once it's all set up. This is just really interesting because I've never built anything like this before. So trying to figure out how the corners and everything are supposed to work is a little tricky. If I look at this though, I want to say those corner blocks, those squares that I put in should be ramps right there. Because I've got the ramps all the way up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's still under construction. I have no idea what I just picked up. Oh, okay, just one of those blocks there. But this is going to be the main look for the whole base. Like, I'm going to try to make the whole thing look the same way. So I think that's how those should go right there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm kind of flailing around right now, just trying to figure out how exactly I want all of this to look. Yeah, I've just never really done a build like this, so I'm kind of at a loss for how it should all be done. Jump. I want to say that should be it to right there. It was a lot easier building it on the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to have to transition back into the roof. Pretty tight quarters here, trying to get all this done. Like I was saying, it's like once I finally get everything laid down, I think it'll be a lot smoother, like be a lot easier, because it'll just be kind of the same thing, just need to repeat the same process. Is that right? That line's up there. Man, I'm doing a lot of running back and forth here now. Like, I thought this was going to be a lot simpler than it's actually turning out to be. It just seems like I'm doing something wrong here. So that should be a square block. Still haven't fixed, this needs some fixing. I originally made the ramp incorrectly, and so then I built a ramp over the top of it, but once I auger out the angled pieces in the side, I'll actually be able to seal it off and make it look nice. Right now it just kind of looks like a mess. So that is the way that I want it to go. there's not a rotation for that, I don't think. Like right here? Oh my gosh, yes there is. I was looking at this the wrong way. So I was trying to match it up with the angle on the inside and the outside, but that's not what I need to do. I need the bottom to be flat. Taking everything off the boat. I hope that's right. If not, I'll just auger it back down. Okay. I shouldn't be able to see what I'm doing. Is that the right rotation? Do they give it to me to start? I think they do. Yeah. It really does. It's like one of the hardest things. It's like there's just so much rebar. I wonder if upgrading some of the roof would help, because every time I'm looking up, it's like I can't tell what I'm looking at. I wonder if all this will stay. Let me, make a couple more connections. I think this is my center post. Let's find out. Sweet, structure integrity is good. Because I think being able to like see through this is kind of messing with me. It's like this is all gonna have to be upgraded anyway. I was just kind of holding off until I figured out how I wanted to do a few more of the bits out here. It's been kind of messing, like you said, it messes with your eyes. It's hard to see through it. Maybe one more row. I'll do one more time around. That should have me covered. Okay, that should be good. And I still don't want to upgrade all of it because I don't have all of the supports in place. I just have the exterior supports, which would probably be fine, honestly, since I don't have any weight on top of it yet. Really not going to be fun if I get to the top and hit my head. Just get like pushed off the ramps or the frames here. Alright, and we're back. Oh yeah. That's a lot easier to see. Yeah, it's just like I had no background to kind of see what I was looking at. pretty sure this should go just like that. I guess what I need to do is build my way up in between these posts and kind of like build this section. And then I'm going to have to make another turn, build that section, keeping the same distance all the way around. But I think that's right, finally. So this should just be the same way. I totally missed that rotation. Go 2 more. Oof. That always scares me when I get up there and I hit my head on the roof. Still not easy to tell. I believe that's it. Alright, yeah, 'cause that should go there. No, that can't be right. Oof, that was close. This is going to be a mess. I'm pretty sure when I go to take all this down, I'm going to fall. I'm probably going to lose some rebar in the process. Oh, come on, just tap it. Just barely tap it. Oh my gosh, I can't reach. I think this is what I should have done from the beginning. I almost fell off. Yeah, I agree. Like you move just a little bit, but you continue to slide ever so slightly afterwards. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's absolutely not the right rotation. that is. Just like that. There we go. Yeah, this is what I should have done a long time ago. I should have just built my way up. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I survived the night. I've been kind of surprised that I haven't really seen many zombies coming out here. Although it was pretty funny, the other day I was working out here and I had a couple wandering dog hordes come through, and this pit is far enough that it'll kill dogs. Like, the fall kills them. That's not the case with regular zombies, but yeah, I just like look down in the pit and there's like, 6 dogs just laying there dead. Kind of funny stuff. Okay, oh my gosh, this is so much easier now that I can actually see what I'm doing. Come on. Is that it? I think that is it. That's the main reason that I use rebar so much. Is that if you make a mistake, you can just pick it right back up. Like I could make all of these blocks just straight up out of concrete, but if I mess up on a placement, I can't just like pick it right back up. Alright, let's take a look at that. Yeah, I want to say that's how it's supposed to go right there. That is true. Because, yeah, it's 10 concrete to make the block and 10 to upgrade it. Whereas it's rebar, it goes straight to reinforced with only 10 concrete. Like, it's not cheaper on your iron supply, but if you happen to have a ton of iron, then you're set. I think this corner is going to be kind of a weird transition. It is definitely kind of awkward working with this setup like this. It should be right there. That's how this should be. Yeah, corner, glass on either side. I guess the corner transition I'm going to make is going to be just like that corner. So let me go ahead, I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade these. Hopefully I don't regret that later, but I'm pretty sure this is how it's supposed to be. What level am I working with here? pick both of those up. Oh crap. Oh, it's a long fall. Yeah, I may not be doing this the best of ways. Um, we'll see. It is a little bit awkward here and there. Like building that side, like just building out the post, and then I did like build from the floor up, and it was super easy to do. I wonder if I should just do that here, you know? I mean, because even if I put in the floor, though, I'd still have to get out here and build the outside. See if I can reach. Success! So at least give me a good surface to work on. I should have done this a long time ago. Instead of just like building a little bit of the scaffolding and then taking it down and moving it when I needed to. It's true. Yeah, I needed, excuse me, I needed something. And it's got plenty of supports here. Taking it down is going to be kind of a pain, but this should allow me to do all the work that I need out here now. I'm going to stop here in just a second because I only need to work on this one side for right now. But yeah, this will give me a safe workspace, at least. But I still have all of that down there. What is this connected to? Nothing? Yeah. That has the floor now. Gosh, I'll mess with that later, it doesn't matter. What have I done? Did I just build myself into the floor? No, okay, we're good. I thought I like built myself right in there. Hey there, Toby Foster. And used a napkin, how's it going? Alright, here we go. Right on, thank you. So if I'm going to keep this the same, I just need a 1 block gap. Right? So I can't touch that pole right there. Because that should also leave me a 1 block gap right there. Do I have any... I don't think I picked up the outside corners. Now, this is the one thing, like, I don't think you can make rebar outside corners. I should get the forest. It does seem like it's a pretty interesting game. So I think that's going to be the way I want that to go. But way less buggy. That's actually kind of nice. So do like that. This is, like, it is pretty odd trying to build like this. Like, not building from the ground up. It's super awkward. Oh, right on. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I want to say that's what I'm looking for right there. I did. Yeah, I brought this on myself. I definitely did. Let's take a look at this. There we go. Yeah, that is how that's supposed to work out. Right? Jump. Okay. I wonder if it would help to just go ahead and connect the redwood floor portion of this, because this is just going to go all the way out to this ladder. It's going to kind of restrict my movement here, but it should give me a better idea of what I'm doing right here. Yeah. Sometimes I just gotta go for it. Because if I put out the, make sure that the floor is connected all the way there. And that only kind of helps me out. Like, it gives me a better idea. But at the same time, I need this built all the way around before this is really even gonna make sense. And then kind of like fill in the floor afterwards. Oh, this is such an awkward way to build. Yeah, no doubt. Luckily I've got pretty reasonable clearance here. I'm glad I put this scaffolding up. Alright, so that looks like it's going to be the right height. Or right distance from there. Yeah. It should be totally fine. Yeah, I think that's going to be right. So honestly, this is probably just going to be like that. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know, it's pretty fun. Wish we had more blocks to work with, but honestly, we have a lot of really interesting stuff we can do with what we do have available. I almost think one of the things I should do is, maybe I should do it on this side, is put up, like, just a little bit of the tunnel that's going to be over here, like, build a ring of it. Because I do plan on building a tunnel out that direction to another piece of the base. And that might help me kind of connect over here and figure out how to do the entire corner section. Well, that didn't collapse. Alright, now I know how to get back down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I'm gonna have the main base up here, but I also need to put in like, a garden and some other things. Most of the stuff I'm gonna have is right over the center. Like I'll have like the crafting, the cooking, the forges and all of that stuff, probably right in the center. And then I'm gonna put a garden off to the side and some fun stuff like that. 3, 4, 4, because the other piece is up top there. And is that right in the center? That is right in the center, which is this block right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I need to do from the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be right. Okay. So I think having at least a little bit of the base built will allow me to make more sense of the connections. Oops, that's too high. I guess I could do that. It's a little bit awkward doing it that way. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. It always surprises me when I accidentally switch the redwood blocks and then my whole screen just turns red all of a sudden. Where are we at? Negative 19. 18 and 17. Yeah, negative 17. Bring me right up to the floor here. But that's not where not where I need to be, is it? Wait. Got into the mode, like all of these pillars are on the outside all went up to negative 17, so I kind of got in the mode of doing that same height. Seems about right. I almost want to say it's right there, though. That seems a little low. At least I can upgrade the majority of it, right? Save the last few upgrades for when I get up to the top and actually figure out the right height. What do you mean you're thirsty? You just drank like, I don't know, a day ago. You should be fine. So that's just one in from the edge. I think that's right. It's gonna be right there. Oh dang, I think I got the right height. Oh, the way it kind of like caves in when you put a block on it? Yeah, the terrain height is a weird thing. Sometimes it'll be low and you'll put a block on it, it'll bring the terrain up, and the other times it'll bring the terrain down. Like, it's kind of an awkward and strange thing. Now that I'm looking at that, that does look correct. So many frames. Well, sweet. I'm very proud of myself. I got the right height. Good job, me. You're doing good. Okay. You know what I should do? Before I even mess with this. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of these blocks. And like, I'll end up switching that out later. Who knows? I might even dig up the road. Wouldn't be the first time. I think I'm gonna put up a bit of a scaffolding now. Instead of like building my way up and down constantly. Ah, yeah. There we go. So actually allowed me to do a little bit of work here. Almost. Yep. Sand has very low structural integrity. Or I guess load bearing capacity is what it should be. Sweet. Got a little bit of room to work here. So crazy. Who would have thought that was a good idea? I should put like a safety ledge around, just like one block higher than the rest of it so I don't fall off. And even though I'm going to put in this section of tunnel now, it's going to be a while before I actually use it. I'm mostly just going to be using the main base. Oh, it's too far. Oh, would you? Okay. I'm not even sure what noises I just made right there. But yeah, I may or may not have been a little scared of falling to my death. Even though I won't die. It would hurt a lot. Alright. I have so many layers of like scaffolding out here. And I should probably be using my wood frames rather than the rebar frames that I need to actually build this base. Right. The wood frames are super easy to replace. Which reminds me, I really should go check that tree farm. Yeah, I think that's right. from this post. It's like 1, 2, 3 blocks. And then it'll turn. That's a whole lot of weight. I probably shouldn't add any more. Yep. Not a fast learner. Not even a learner of my own advice. I didn't mean to place it there. I'm just like, I'm in it to win it now. It's just like, we're just going for it. Rebar all the way. That's not right. My goodness, you think I'd never done this before? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, this should be the wood at 3 wide. And then the ramps. The second set of ramps goes around that. Like, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put in a temporary support here, because I'm adding in a lot of weight right now with all these extra frames. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I'll get you a drink. Well, let me put down these last frames. That's not very safe. I may have just lied to my character. It's like, oh yeah, I'll totally get you a drink. Let me just lay down about 500 more frames real quick. He still got 8%. Okay. Okay, yeah. That looks right. Oh yeah, yeah, upgrading. Yeah, you gotta get all that in there. I bet you're hungry. Too close to the fire. Doesn't matter. I can't get away from the heat apparently. Blueberry pie for dessert. There we go. So 25,000. It's not too bad. Although I was just noticing the clay is really low in that forge. Oh, come on now. I knew it would happen eventually. I have not heard anything. Like the last time they said anything about it was a few months ago. And that's when they said they would be trying to like continue the support of the console version. Yeah, so I should never leave the worksite. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about it for quite some time now. Oh, I wish this place didn't have a bunch of grass around it. 'Cause I can't tell where she's at. Oh, there she is. She brought me some food and water. That was very kind of her. But I really should go check the tree farm, because those trees should have finished by now. And if they're not done, they're just not going to grow. Yeah, and it's like I know they've basically just finished Alpha 17 for the PC. So like if they're gonna switch over to doing anything for the console, they would probably just now be doing that. And who knows if they I don't even know if they've gotten the rights to the game back from um, who's it called? Telltale yet. I should be fine. I'm just going to cut down trees. I don't need all this stuff. But as far as I know, they were still in a legal battle with them to get the rights to the console version of the game back, which is pretty irritating. It seems like, you know, once Telltale went under, they should have just given up the rights to the game. Just give it back. Sweet. Well, these are done. This is going to be loud for a minute. My apologies. But I need this wood really, really bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, but I don't know how they could sell it if it's not their game. Like, they were just porting over the content from PC to console. I mean, I guess they could sell the rights to somebody else, but I mean, if the developers of the game, the people who actually made the game, want it back, just give it back to them. Because if the Fun Pimps could actually start working on the game themselves, that would be amazing. I mean, but as it is, like, the game is still fun. Like, I do enjoy playing the game. Because, like, I would like if there were some bug fixes, some AI adjustments, and stuff like that. And, like, the traps and things would be really cool. You know, getting electricity would be really cool, but, I mean, I would be pretty happy with just getting, like, bug fixes and, like, the AI not being so messed up. But I really would like, you know, bulletproof glass and all that fun stuff. That would be super cool. And like paint tool and all that. Like there's a lot of cool stuff with the latest versions of the game. And I really like how they've done the perk system for Alpha 17. Sorry about that. Yeah, the chainsaw is like the loudest thing in the game. It's crazy loud. Yeah, the perk system for Alpha 17 is really cool. Because you can't just get all the perks anymore. Like, I mean, I've got, like, I don't know, 180 points to spend right now, and there's just really nothing to spend them on. I could just max out all my skills, I guess, but I don't really see the point in doing that. I'm not using all of them. Um, I mean, I'll need some points for, like, you know, ammo crafting and stuff like that, but I've got more than enough to buy every perk that I want in the game, and I'm not even max level yet. Yeah, I kind of enjoy that. Like I enjoy the encumbrance system. Like you can carry more than you're supposed to, but it will encumber you. Like I think that's pretty neat. Then you can buy the ability to carry more items later on. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan. There goes 10,000 wood. Um, and that's why I keep running out of wood. If I've been using that base with all those dang wood spikes that I put down every time. Let me top that iron off real quick. Not close enough. Yeah, I didn't realize I was so low on clay in there. I may actually have to go dig up some clay before too long. What time is it? Okay, so I got a bit of time left. As I run over here without grabbing any of my supplies, it's pretty good. Just ready to get to work. But yeah, like as it is right now, yeah, 190 points to spend. I have quicker crafting and the fixer maxed out. I don't generally put too many points into the survivor. I have health net maxed out already, so that's the thing. Don't really need the stamina anymore now that I've got power tools. Quality Joe's maxed out. Secret Stash will be maxed out as soon as I get bartering up. That's only 10 more points. I don't really put points into any of those. I found my workbench and chem station, so I didn't have to pay for those points. Pummel Pete's maxed out. I don't put any points into Knife Guy or Decapitator because I don't use bladed weapons. I mean, the only things that I'll probably end up buying is the ammo crafting. And those are only 5 points apiece. Like Outlaw and Better Lead Than Dead, let's say 30 more points to each of those. I don't know, like, I have more than enough points right now to buy everything that I want. Why do I have my wrench on me? I should have made some more rebar outer corners. I am right here, why don't I just do it right now? Yeah. I guess I could always have more. Oh man, I can't wait. I cannot wait to get my stuff out of that POI. I never use POIs as bases. This is the first time I've had one. Just to hold my things in, and I do not like it. Can say, not a fan. Am not a fan. I got rebar everywhere. My goodness. Oh, this is it though, isn't it? This is where I need to make the transition. So from the post, 2 more sets of frames and then the corner block. So there's the post, 2 frames. And then this bugger. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing, I can't see that anyway. I think I just rotated right by it. It should be right there. Is that right? That seems too far for some reason. 1, 2. Maybe it's just because the rest of it's not built yet. I don't know. Oh man, that's unfortunate. The redwood blocks are not easy to come by. I do not like wasting them. I'm just like one block shy. Can I reach? I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way. I could just have done it from on top. I think that's right. This seems to have been much easier the first time I did it. Now it's just all trying to figure out how to make it all connect. That will help out a lot there. Now it's all supported up. Yeah. This will be nice because like once I get all of this sorted out, I can then make the connection between the two sides. Such a long fall. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Definitely want to make sure before I start just like nailing everything down here. That was very nice. Just like one quick rotation. Jump. That was a little bit risky. Honestly, I should have my splints handy. Pretty good chance I'm gonna fall and break my leg at some point. Awesome. Okay. So we now have the second section of the tunnel. Honestly, all of that can come down. I'm kind of done with that now. But I want to say, let's just look at it. It just looks different on this side for some reason to me. That's got to be right. Which makes me wonder if I am doing this right over here. I don't think so. I think I'm off by one on this side. Yeah. 2 ramps and then the angled bit. So it would be right there. I think that other side's one too far. Or too close, I guess I should say. Okay, cool. I was like, how much space do I have before I fall off here? Ah, hit it. That was it. That was it. I should have thought of doing this sooner. This is much easier. I need to get back up there. I know those connections are right. I think this is what's throwing me off right here, is I need to lay these wood blocks down. Yeah. Oh, it touches right there. Maybe the other side is right. I have no idea how I'm going to get all this scaffolding down. So that touches right there. Ooh, that block shouldn't be there. That's the only problem with reinforced concrete. 6,000 hit points. Should be, yeah, like that. No, I just heard some zombies. Oh, there they are. Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I forgot. I kind of gave them a way out here. It's not entirely good. Oh, jeez. And down he goes. Okay. First time I've had to mess with a wandering horde in a while. Oh, jeez. The only thing I'm really interested in picking up is like ammo right now. I guess oil. Definitely pick up some oil. Oops. Some of these bodies are about to be destroyed when they start turning into corpse blocks, so I need to loot those real quick. And I bet my dude's thirsty. Might as well grab him some water. Oh, red tank top. Alright, well, that's kind of like one of the few other things. But luckily I didn't get attacked by anything serious. I don't have any meds on my belt. Okay. I don't even want to mess with cleaning up the bodies. I still have someone down there in the pit. Oh, geez, he's, that's surprising. He's still walking. He took a hit from the club and fell down in the pit. Man, I'm so tired of getting stunned every single time that I get hit. It's so crazy. What's the point of having high-level armor? Alright. Forgot that this scaffolding out here gives them a way to get up to me. I'm trying to hurry up because I don't really have a whole lot of time before I need to take off for the day. Sweet. Okay. What was I doing? Honestly, I think that's going to be just like that. Oops. Yeah, because this already has its corner transition in place. Oh yeah, I still need this piece, don't I? Is that right? It's definitely been, I guess I could say, awkward, kind of building it in this way. I'm super glad there's scaffolding here. That would have been really bad. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. I just realized that I built that 3 high up there. That was a waste of glass. Ah, jeez, I can't believe I did that. Oh, come on. That was even more of a waste of glass. I guess the smart play is right here, right? That was the smart way to do that. I guess what was kind of throwing me off here is I was seeing this top level and thinking that it needed to just be, the glass needed to be one down from the top. But what that level is the ramps, right? On the outside, where the wood is going to meet up, like so. And then it'll just kind of wrap around here. Right? That's pretty much how one side is going to look here. But now that I finally have one side connected here, I think this will go a lot better. There's just a lot of things that I needed to sort out and wasn't sure how it was all going to be. But I think this is going to be good. Like, this is going to give me plenty of room to drive around the center section here. And I guess now that I've got the floor in right here, go ahead and add in some more of these. So I can go ahead and make the connections here. with the ladder system, so it all looks right. I need that frame right there. Right there. I think it was the first rotation. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah. Alright, so this, right over here, this is how it's going to look, except that I need to upgrade that block right there. Yeah, that's not bad. I think like the issue I was having earlier was just I was trying to build out this way without having an understanding of how to connect it to another tunnel. It's like once I was able to get like both of these sides built out and connected to one another, like it made a lot more sense. But I do think this is correct. Yeah, because the last one came out and basically just touched up right there. Giving that one block gap all the way around. I think building the upper portion of this is going to be much simpler. Much, much simpler. See how this looks from out here. It's not too bad. Jump! It even gives me a little bit of space to work around out here. Let me take a peek at the top here, make sure I got all the necessary blocks in place. Yep, got the ramps, the corners. Yeah, it makes so much more sense once you finally get it put together. That's one of the reasons, like, I really enjoy this game, even after putting so much time into it, is like, there's always something else to learn. I always feel like I'm having to come up with new ways of doing things, making mistakes, and then having to redo certain things. I think that's going to look pretty cool. And then this will eventually go out this direction. I'm not sure how far yet, but I'm going to end up throwing on a garden, some stuff like that. Well, let's just go up to the top. It's pretty much where I'm going to have to call it for the day. It's kind of odd that I'm not cleaning up the bodies. Did I leave? Shame on me. I really have used way more rebar frames than I should have to kind of get all this done. There's so much like scaffolding and whatnot. If I jump, yeah, I am going to hit my head there. kind of start picking some of these up. And I haven't even put in the floor yet. That's going to be a lot of rebar and concrete. But I do like the way this is kind of turning out. And I guess I'm in a position now where I can actually upgrade these. Before I do that though, I need to make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. Okay, so right now, what I'm missing, is that where I'm at? Yeah. Cool, I'm glad I actually came down here. Because this should be concrete all the way across the bottom, right? I mean, to maintain uniformity, like, of the base, and have it all looking the same. Because if there's a concrete layer underneath, right? So that'll have to be added in. Which means these blocks right here also need to be squares. Yeah, the wood floor is going to go out that way. Yeah, okay. It's all starting to come together now. Yeah, these will all end up being... Oh, I can't crawl under there. That's right. I'll have to put that in section by section. Just upgrade it as I go. But I'm glad I noticed that before I got too far along here. That's a lot of extra rebar and concrete. And I basically would have had to like rebuild the scaffolding so that I could do this section. But I think what I might do for the time being is just kind of do like I did on that side, just build everything up, build the red floor, get everything set up, and then do that as like the last thing right before I take down all of the scaffolding. Does that go down? No, this goes down. But I think that's pretty good to go. At least like right here, I'm pretty set. Come on. There we go. It's getting to be nighttime, kind of hard to tell, but yeah. I think it's going to be pretty neat. Like, after I get all the scaffolding and everything removed, I think it's going to be pretty cool. And what I'll do is I need to make a, well, I guess I don't need to make an opening right here. I need a doorway right here in front of me. Because that'll give me, ooh, jeez. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. But yeah, that'll give me access to that level. So the door is going to be right down there. That's not bad. Kind of like the way that's turning out. Oop. I knew that was going to happen. That was dumb. Well, I made it through the whole episode without breaking my leg, and then, you know, just here to wrap things up, I figured I would just break it for no apparent reason. Well, anyway, that is going to do it for today. I'm going to run over and grab a splint. But kind of like the way that's turning out. Still got a lot to do over there. But I think it's going to be a really cool looking base. I do need to finish this ramp system out. I guess we can take a, let's take a quick drive through, right? Oof. Man, it's super bright with these lights. Come on, get on the bike. Oh, that's cool. And then we'll be able to like head right over here. Yeah, I think that's going to be nice. Because I wanted to make sure I had enough room to like actually turn around. You know what? This is safe. Woo! I'm just like hop right out there for now. Good times, good times. Yeah, that's kind of what we've added on today. Just this one corner. But now that I've got that whole system kind of sorted out, I believe this is going to go much faster. Got that connected, and then throw on the top of the base, and we'll be golden. Anyway, well, thanks for everyone who came and checked it out. I am gonna boogie on for today. But yeah, y'all take care, and I will see you around next time. Bye.